Have soccer finals for you here for the the Sac-Joaquin section, I should say. And we're here at Cosumnes Oaks High School, just outside of Sacramento in Elk Grove. And a beautiful morning here up in Northern California, and we should have some good matches for you. Between the first game is Division 7 Victory Christian taking on Sacramento Country Day. Again, good morning. I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Joey Gonzalez. And Joey, Division 7, perfect morning for soccer here at Cosumnes Oaks.
Well, as soccer, as we all know, Saturday is generally soccer day in the youth soccer leagues, and a lot of kids playing out soccer today. And nothing better than a nice, fantastic morning here, a cool morning to get the section championships underway. We should have an interesting matchup here between Sacramento Country Day and Victory Christian. Victory Christian coming in. Has not made the playoffs. This is their first winning season since 2009. Sacramento Country Day has a little bit of history here, being here in this situation the last 2 years, but losing to Millennium twice. So obviously they have the championship pedigree, having the experience of being here before, looking to get over the hump here today.
And happy to see that Millennium is not the team across the pitch here today, as they are facing Victory Christian. They played earlier in the season. Victory Christian lost that one by 2. But talking with Coach Rob Maxey before the game, saying the opportunities were there. They lost 2-0, but they missed 2 shots that really had an opportunity that they thought to score there. One hit the crossbar, and another one was a missed penalty kick. So they were right there to win. So they feel confident, even though they lost early on coming into this ball game, to this match. So again, it's the Victory Christian Vikings, who are 14-4-3. They are wearing their white uniforms with the red numbering and red socks. Meanwhile, Sacramento Country Day will be in red uniforms with the white numbering, so the opposite, as they are shaking hands now and just about ready to start Division 7. We'll be here for 3 games today, and it should be a fun one. This is the first of 3 that we have live here on PlayOnSports.com.
Yeah,
it's also, sorry, and also just to let you know, at the breaks, halftime of our game, we have games being live. We have other soccer matchups that are being played throughout the section that are live on the website, so we invite you to surf around and tune into those, kind of get updates through that, as well as it's a busy soccer, perfect morning here in Northern California. The sun is out, and it's actually pretty warm out there, so it should be fun for the fans and the players for this Division 7 title game.
Yeah, it's a full day of soccer here in Sacramento, and all 7 sections are playing their championships here today down in Stockton. They're playing the 6 and 5 as well as the 2 divisions here in the Sac-Joaquin section. We've got a lot of that, covering all of that here on PlayOnSports.com.
So just moments away from the start of this one, as the teams are meeting with the coaching staffs of both teams and getting their pregame talk going. Sacramento Country Day, their head coach Matt Vargo. Meanwhile, Victory Christian is coached by Rob Maxey and assistant Greg Dawson. Coach Maxey, a very nice guy. Both coaches very nice guys, but talked with Coach Maxey for a little bit longer. He had a little bit more time, as Coach Vargo was kind of, I was in line to speak with him. So I didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to talk with him, but very gracious, very nice guy, talking with him and let me know about his team, and very excited to be here and ready to break that 2-game losing streak, kind of the Buffalo Bills, so to speak, of high school soccer, trying to finally get that first win. And Coach Maxey on the other side, very happy as well, saying that a lot of these kids have gone to school with each other since kindergarten, so they know each other for a long time, and here they are with a chance to win their first section title, and a lot of going on over there on the side.
Right, yeah. Speaking of Country Day here, this is their 5th time, like we're talking about championship pedigree here, the 5th time here that Sacramento Country Day has been here to this to the finals. They won the section back in 06 and 08, so trying to get their first section title here since 08. This is the 5th time, I should say, since 2006 that they've been here. I want to say the only time that they missed the section championship was in 09. So Country Day really, coming in with a lot of that experience, at least Matt Vargo. But you see this, as you were saying, these kids have been playing with each other, for a long time and really familiar with each other. So talk about establishing a program and really growing the camaraderie. You really get to know each other and know, tendencies and how to play with one another. So interesting dynamic here with the type of soccer that they play.
So Victory Christian will be going left to right. Again, in their white uniforms with the red numbering, and again, Sacramento Country Day with the red uniforms and the white numbering. They are going from right to left. As we are just about underway, and here we go, as Division 7 title game is underway at Cosumnes Oaks High School. Ball is kicked near midfield here. Knocked away. Both teams trying to kind of establish the tempo early.
Well, you can see already the aggressiveness here that Sacramento Country Day is trying to establish. And good defense already being played early on by Victory Christian.
Knocked away on the Sacramento Country Day side. Kick over would have been a field goal if you're playing football.
Yeah, nice cross kick there by Logan Winfield trying to set it up. Saw that the keeper there for Country Day was sitting, or for Victory Christian, not really set up. So trying to get it over the head there, trying to get it over the head there of Matt Almas, who's the keeper there for Victory Christian.
So just underway, if you're just tuning in, 40-minute halves, as we are at the just underway here in the first one with 38:45 left, and Country Day has possession.
Yeah, we were talking about that, about generally how the clock usually goes up, but this time here in high school.
There's a kick and saved by Country Day. Matt Almas with the first save of the game.
But as we were saying, that clock will wind down here, make it a little easier here for fans to keep track of the time.
Yeah, definitely. It's the opposite, in my opinion, easier going down rather than having to go up. One of the only sports, in fact, I think it's the only sport that does that.
Obviously, they keep a running clock, and if any time is needed, the officials will go ahead and add the extra time.
So scoreless, and all the action thus far has been on the Country Day side of the field, or of the pitch. Country Day still hasn't the ball knocked away. Victory Christian trying to establish possession. They get it.
You got his
Have
breakaway.
numbers. And can they get a shot? Setting up and saved. So Victory Christian gets their first offensive action as the shot was missed, as Country Day was able to get the save.
Yeah, it looked to me that Cunningham there set up nicely. The nice two-man going, and the assist there was setting up there by Keegan Crane. Set up nicely for, I thought that was Dominic Steven there, but now I'm trying to find that number.
Well, Solon Scalardos was the one that would have had the assist. And the save by Country Day. So, again, still scoreless, just underway, 36.5 here. Game 1 of 3 live here on PlayOnSports.com as we have a stoppage. And the corner kick. Too long. Almost had an opportunity there, but Victory Christian will establish possession.
Yeah, nice defense played there by Victory Christian to make sure to clear out the box area.
Scalaros gets that over to Fartardo. And trying to get a look there. Pass over near the goal. And a shot attempt, no good. That one just wide right. And Scalaros has kind of been the active man so far.
Yeah, setting up
Christian.
Yeah, setting up Mark Furtado that time for the kick. Just a little wide there, though, for Furtado.
Furtado gets it there. Back to Scolaros, who's doing a good job. Ball knocked out, and it will be a side kick coming up here on the Victory Christian side. Again, these two teams played earlier with Country Day winning that one 2-0. It was at their field. Talking with Coach Maxey before the game, and he was saying that his team is more fit for a bigger field. He was saying Country Day's field a little bit more narrow and not as spacious, and so his team is more fit for an open space and kind of get their game going. Inbound. Victory Christian knocks it. That is Brenton Dawson, son of assistant coach Greg Dawson. Dawson again.
Yeah, Dawson's just trying to keep it there on their side of the field, on the Country Day side of the field, to try to keep the pressure on Country Day.
So Country Day started the game with most of the action on their side. Victory Christian has answered and has established some momentum on their side, but now we're back over on the side of the Cavaliers. 34 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a goal kick, but it looks like Country Day, Jake Helton going out there, so it's going to be a corner kick here for Country Day.
Country Day trying to strike first and trying to get their first, both teams in search of their first title. But as we mentioned, Country Day has been here the past 2 years, coming up just short. Hoping the third time is the charm here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. Corner kick, and ball knocked away and cleared out momentarily and saved by Victory Christian. They'll just get that inbounded.
Yeah, Matt almost playing that keeper position very well, just keeping all the action in front of him.
Eric Ruiz-Morfin had it momentarily. And kick saved again by Almas. That, I believe, is his third of this early going. Country Day, that's a Victory Christian getting it over to their side. Scarlardos, again, who has been their active forward.
Yeah, you can really see how involved Scarlatos is with all the activity here that's happening on this side of the pitch here for the Vikings.
So still over on the Viking side. They have possession. And kind of just playing keep away here for a little bit, back and forth, and Victory Christian will go retrieve it. It goes over towards the bleachers.
Side out to Victory Christian, and you know, I like the way that Victory Christian is playing right now, very aggressive as they can be, spending most of the time here on Country Day's half of the field.
And Country Day will retain it on their half. We're approaching the 31-minute mark. Still Country Day has possession. Knocked away, and the Vikings come away with it, trying to get momentum here. Scarlardos, we've called his name a lot, has it on the far side, and knocked out. And Scarlardos gets up as he was knocked to the ground. It looks like he's going to be okay.
Good defense there being played there by Dominic Steffen for the Cavaliers, not allowing Scarlatos to set up Furtado as Furtado was coming down the middle. And obviously that's where Scarlatos wanted to get the ball, but good defense there by Steffen.
There's a header, missed header attempt there for Victory Christian. Now Country Day looking to push, but Vikings are able to get back and stop any kind of momentum. We have Justin DeMola for Victory Christian, knocks it over back to Country Day. And And Scolardos has been the active man. He is all over the place. Everywhere you look, he's up in the face of the opposing player. Nice move there, and an opportunity saved. Very close, as Eric Ruiz Morfin was there, had an opportunity, but just got over to Almas before he could make an attempt.
Yeah, I was talking about earlier how Victory Christian, it seemed to be the more active as far as like putting pressure here on the on the Cavaliers. But obviously the Cavaliers have more shots on goal here already so far with 4-1.
Yeah, definitely. As we've mentioned throughout, Country Day has really been on their half for a majority, and they definitely have the edge on shot at goal attempts. Under 30 to go, 29.5 here in the first half. Scoreless, if you're just tuning in for this Division 7 title game between Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. Both teams looking for their first title. There's the inbound, and saved. And again, we want to thank you for tuning in wherever you may be listening from across the globe. And we are live here in Northern California, Elk Grove, just near Sacramento. The Vikings cleared out. Keegan Crane is able to make contact. Now back towards midfield. Victory Christian trying to establish some action here, trying to get at least a shot off.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of these, setting up the two-man game here to try to get an opportunity on goal using their speed.
Saved. Victory Christian keeps it over on their side of the pitch. Now trying to get it back over to the Cavaliers side. But they are unable to retain possession of it, so the Vikings will inbound. Header there by Ruiz Morfin for Country Day. Trying to establish the momentum on their side, and Victory Christian able to retain it. Now Country Day looking to push. Trying to get another shot attempt off, but slipping to the ground, and we have a marker out.
Yeah, it's going to be a throw-in, yeah, but you said it was a slip. You know, for a minute there, I was looking there for if there was going to be a card coming out, but
yeah, I wasn't sure if
Jake Haltom, yeah, kind of. And you got to think, I mean, you had an opportunity to go out to the field. You know, it's here early in the morning. Some dew out on the field here definitely. on the field turf can get a little slippery for these players. So, yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen a lot more, sliding here.
Definitely a good point. As last night there was some precipitation coming out, and depending on where you were, but definitely right on the money with the field not being in perfect shape as far as these players establishing their footing.
Haltom getting a little confused there with the boundary.
As Almas gets the loose ball there.
He was getting a little confused there with the boundary, and his eyes have gotten confused a little bit. I'm looking at the football sideline.
Yeah, exactly.
The football sideline. I'm forgetting about the soccer sideline here.
Beautiful school here, as you were saying, one of the newer schools in the area. Cosumnes Oaks. Very impressed with the facilities here. Country Day fighting, trying to get back towards the center. Country Day still has it. Victory Christian able to get it back momentarily. Knocked away. A lot of action going on there, and we have a card or a whistle blown.
Yeah, it's going to be Victory Christian throwing, but you could hear the oohs and ahs, wondering if where there was no foul there on the call, or no foul in that situation with the two players going right at each other. But you like to see that, being active, being aggressive, but being clean.
Victory Christian gets it in. They are unable to establish momentum there as it gets kicked back into Country Day territory. knocked out. And their Country Day is saying that it should be our inbound, and that is not the case. Victory Christian is getting that. Knocked over Charles Maxey, the captain midfielder, the senior, getting a lot of action in the early going here.
Well, there we go. That's going to be a direct kick. As you saw, I thought it was Morgan Bennett-Smith there, pull out the arm and get into the shove.
So the referees are getting everything situated there. Maxey.
Okay, Charlie Maxey
is the one that was senior captain. 3 captains for Victory Christian. We got Matt Almus, the keeper, or excuse me, 4 captains. Ian Dawson, one of the captains, a senior, son of the assistant coach. Charles Maxey, the other, and Justin Dimiola, the 4th captain for these Vikings. Captains for Country Day, Gerardo Vergara and Morgan Bennett-Smith. For Country Day, they have possession. Knocked away from Bennett-Smith. Now back over to the Vikings. And the Vikings can take advantage here. They have the advantage. Almost an attempt. And almost. It's going to be count as a shot attempt. But Scarlardos was hit as he tried to get a good kick on that. But the save from Country Day will allow the Cavaliers to keep possession.
Yeah, I almost want to know. I thought it was set up nicely there for Mark Furtado. Mark Furtado all alone just had the one defender in front of him.
But he opted to give it to Scarlardos.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think Scarlardos may have been a little bit surprised by that and wasn't able to get his footing right.
Exactly. He did look to be a little off foot.
Saved as they tried to get a play set up. Victory Christian tried to get it to Furtado, but saved by the keeper. Country Day trying to establish momentum. They kick it down. That was Jake Haltom, who was able to get it down, but Victory Christian will inbound it from the corner, or on the side here on the opposite side of their goal. Or on the same side of their goal, I should say. So we have 22 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the first half, and we're still scoreless for this Division 7 title with Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. Header, and it's controlled by the Vikings, clearing it towards the center. Battle there as Logan Winfield is able to come up with it. Now over to Patrick Talamontes.
Good job there of Country Day trying to regain control there of the ball.
Teams look like they're just trying to feel each other out a little bit here, kind of what the game plan is, even though they've seen each other earlier. But it has the makings. Just these teams are just kind of seeing what their plan is for this game, and you got to think in the second half, or as we move closer to the second half, we're going to start seeing a little bit more shot attempts.
Yeah. Can't see exactly who that was, but Country Day gets called there on the tripping, and so it's going to be a free kick here for Victory Christian.
And they all get that inbounded. Kind of kicking back and forth there, and it will go right back out, where the Vikings will chase after it and get it in from the side. Again, we want to remind you guys that halftime of this one, we have about 20 minutes left in the first half here, but we have games going on across the northern or the Sac-Joaquin section. So feel free to tune into those as we are getting closer to halftime here. And again, knocked away.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Another save there by Almas. And so that's already 6 shots on goal here for Country Day. Just not able to break the plane.
Yeah, as Victory Christian had it momentarily, but Country Day is able to clear it out. And Victory Christian will chase after it. And it'll remain, looks like it's going towards Victory Christian. Knocked out by the Cavaliers. Yeah, Matt Vargo, the head coach of Country Day, they came in 16-2, 5-1 in league. They were co-league champs yet again. Seems to be a common theme for the Cavaliers. Meanwhile, the Vikings came in 14-4-3. One of those 4 losses was to this very same Country Day team. Fans getting into it here on the Country Day side.
Yeah, trying to rally their team here. You can hear the stomping on the stands.
Definitely have a nice showing here. Nice turnout on this beautiful morning. A lot of people showed up with jackets, including myself. Those jackets are now starting to come off a little bit as it's warming up. But then again, here in the press box, it's probably about 40 degrees warmer than it is outside.
Folks, PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Knocked away as we are nil here with 17:50 left in the first half.
Almost an opportunity opening up there for Country Day as Jake Haltom was out on the full sprint, but almost able to save that one again.
Almas is showing he's capable out there. Very good keeper, and showing why he's one of the captains. I ask Country Day fans weren't happy with that, thinking that may have been a little bit of a bad call by the referee, but it's going to stay here with Victory Christian.
Well, they're not happy there with Justin DiMiola getting an elbow in there. And DiMiola here is going to run up and always fun to see.
Flipped it in. And the shot is saved. That was one of the best looks that we've seen thus far for Victory Christian. And I believe that was Brett Dawson, or Furtado with the shot.
Furtado. Yeah, good job there by Gerardo Vergara saving that one, keeping that one in front of him because it was nicely set up there by DiMiola all the way. And Furtado had the opening, went ahead and took the shot, but Vergara there for Country Day all set and ready.
Yeah, that was by far the best attempt we have seen for Victory Christian in this one, but the save. And we've called Furtado's name a lot here, and he is only a freshman. So you got to think he is going to be around for a while for this Victory Christian team, and this team is going to be a team to be reckoned with.
You know, this talented, this young of age, it's always nice to see, you know, how talented they are at a young age, and then just to groom that skill.
And they have the passion there. Talking with Coach Maxey before the game, he's very passionate about what he does and very excited about this group of players being in this position. And again, as I mentioned early in the broadcast, a lot of these kids have been going to school together since kindergarten. So it's kind of nice, he said, to see them kind of grow and get to this position to have a chance to win the title.
Yeah, it looks like the handball there, a whistle for the handball. Going to give a free kick here for Victory Christian and Brent Dawson.
As we are approaching 15 minutes to go in the first half. We're at 15-22. Still, nobody has gotten on the board. Knocked away, and I believe that will go towards stay over here with Country Day.
Yeah, smart play there by Michael Halverson. He had no shot, no attempt at stopping the ball, just decided to kick it out and give the throw in here on the side to Country Day, an opportunity for their defense to reset.
And Country Day will get it inbounded. That's Jake Haltom.
And I got to say, after seeing Justin Demiola's throw-in, pretty much the rest of the throw-ins here are probably going to be very average.
I could only wish I could do what Demiola did.
Yeah.
You might have to cart me off of here if I tried that. Actually, you would have to cart me off. And the action's starting to pick up a little bit here. Crowd starting to get involved. Kicked over to, that's Talamontes, the junior, and knocked out.
Yeah, Country Day scoring four goals in the semifinal over Ripon Christian. AB Ripon Christian 4-0. Victory Christian beating Vacaville Christian 3-1. So obviously these fans are clamoring for some scoring to happen.
There's a kick, and it's going to be just fielded there by Almas.
We gotta say, defenses are playing well. There's been some shots on goal, but some good, keeping here by both keepers.
The Vikings trying to get some momentum here, and pushing is Furtado, the freshman.
Good control there by Furtado.
Yeah, Furtado looking to get a attempt there, but it was knocked away. And Maxey had it momentarily. Still stays with the Vikings. And Country Day knocks it away. Now they're looking to push. We're getting Country Day fans are trying to get the support of their players to kind of push it a little bit here. And still over here on the Country Day side, but they're going to set it up. Wait for everybody to regain position. So 12 and a half to go as the Cavaliers trying to set up a play. And knocked to the ground.
Referee saying it was completely clear.
I couldn't make out who that was. I believe that was Jackson Dola that was knocked over. And the ball is knocked well out of play. We'll get a new ball in to speed up the process.
So Country Day is going to go ahead. This is an opportunity here for them to set up their offense here as the corner kick.
Corner is, Almas runs in and grabs it.
Almost playing that corner very well. It looked like Country Day was not even ready. Did not expect him coming up from behind.
Country Day, that is Scalardos, who had it all by himself, waiting for his teammates to catch up a little bit here to try to get something set up. Now over to Maxey. And knocked away. It's going to stay with the Vikings. Again, nothing on the board thus far. It's been a defensive battle between these two teams, kind of feeling each other out. But the action has picked up here in the past few minutes. Another exciting inbound. And knocked out. It will stay here. It was close.
Yeah, and I got to say, it was lucky that it had gone wide because it looked like Gerardo Vergara was just not ready for that. Lost track of the ball there in front of behind his line. But going out of bounds, going to give the corner kick here for Justin Demiola and the Vikings.
Yeah, this will be interesting here as Vikings are trying to get something set up, and the crowd chanting defense here on the Country Day side. Demiola will get this in from the corner, and it is almost a header there by Garlatos, but he was knocked over. Shot attempt just blocked up high and hit the top crossbar and falls off.
Well, Vergara had got his fingertips on that, so good job. Great job of goalkeeping there by Vergara. Big save there for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play set up for the Vikings, and you said it, Vergara got a finger on it and kind of altered it. It made it go a little bit higher than he wanted it to.
Really got the fans there excited on that big goal save.
So under 10 minutes to go, 9.5 left here in the first half. Game 1 of 3 being brought to you here from Cosumnes Oaks High School. And so now it will be brought in by the Vikings.
It's going to be a marathon day here for us here, Andrew. We've got 3 soccer matches coming up, and as well as Christian Oaks taking on Christian Oaks, Cosumnes Oaks taking on Christian Brothers, in the Division III matchup tonight. So it should be a fun, exciting day here at Cosumnes Oaks.
Christian Oaks and Cosumnes Brothers.
There you go.
No,
I'm sure there's that school. There's that school somewhere out there.
It should be a good one, though. A good matchup tonight here. As this is when the season really picks up for all sports here on PlayOn Sports. We'll have volleyball pretty much all next week, along with some football sprinkled in.
Well, it's championship season. You know, you got the soccer championships, volleyball championships, section championships coming up. You've got water polo and
water polo too.
Girls golf and tennis and cross country. So all kinds of sports being brought to you here on PlayOnSports.com.
And as those seasons are finishing, other seasons are starting to begin, such as basketball, and we'll have some of those for you as well here on PlayOn Sports as the season moves forward. Here we have 7:55, and we're still scoreless with Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. As the Cavaliers have it, good position, knocked away, and the Vikings just boot that one away, and it will stay here. So we'll see if we can get a goal here before the first half is all said and done. That one knocked out again. That one knocked out by Country Day.
A defensive battle here, but really only comes down to, I would say, only a couple of serious goal attempts here on both sides, even though Almas has 7 goal saves. Probably only really a couple of furious rallies here on both sides. So,
yeah, I would say that most of the action has been on Country Day, although we've seen spurts of Victory Christian kind of showing some momentum. He had an opportunity here, but almost is able to control possession there before the header shot was about to happen.
Right, Haltom really chasing it down, almost kind of waiting for the ball, and Haltom speeding up to it. Almost able to get to it before Haltom had a chance.
Country Day has it, knocked away by Donald Hutchinson and cleared up the field, or up the pitch. And we have some movement here, an opportunity, and knocked away as Morgan Bennett Smith had a look, but couldn't convert. But he had a look, and that was scary if you're Victory Christian there.
Yeah, Morgan Bennett Smith going with his off foot there. Probably had a better shot with his left foot, but more comfortable kicking with his right. And good job there by Almas just causing a distraction, but I think that was more off just a poor angle there on Bennett Smith.
So that was our most exciting play thus far. We have under 5 to go. Another opportunity, and Victory Christian clears it out momentarily, and now they're able to clear it out a little bit further and get some breathing room for the moment. But Country Day looking to force the issue here a little bit and start controlling the tempo. So 5.5 to go. Inbound there from Ruiz Morfin. And knocked away. It should stay here. It does. As Ruiz Morphin goes chasing after it.
You really got an opportunity to see how good the keepers are here for both squads, as they've been under these last couple of plays here for Country Day, and then that one big save there for Victory Christian. The keepers really came in clutch.
Knocked away. And Country Day able to retain possession. And they still have it over as Logan Winfield gets it cleared. An opportunity. And saved by Almas as the shot from Jake Haltom was there. But you got to give credit to Almas, who has been steady back there today for Victory Christian.
Yeah, Jackson Dola really setting up Haltom nicely. And Haltom probably should have wanted to go wide, but Almas really able to cover that area very well.
And we're starting to see Country Day kind of leak out a little bit, as Haltom almost had another opportunity there before it was kind of booted away just to reset possession. So that's kind of their play. They're squeaking Haltom out. Has it there, Bennett Smith, and he is knocked to the ground.
Yeah, so that's going to get an opportunity here for a free kick for Bennett Smith, as he was kind of tackled there by Charlie Maxey.
And trying to get Victory Christian off guard a little bit, and to no avail. Vikings trying to get it over to the other side. It has been a while since they've been over on the Country Day side. And they are looking to do that here. They are there for the moment. Escalardos trying to keep it there. Header, and we have a whistle. Goes back to Oaks Christian, or excuse me, Country Day. 3:20.
You're in Southern California time.
Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking. Yeah. We cover so many high schools throughout the year, and a lot of these names are very similar.
Right.
So right now, knocked to the ground, and that was Haltom. He was asking, "Hey, what's going on?" And it will stay with the Cavaliers. Haltom has kind of come alive here later in this first half, kind of getting active as the kick is knocked into the stands.
Always like getting the fans involved here.
But I don't think they get to keep the ball. The fan graciously gives it back. It's not like Major League Baseball where you have to offer a signature or something to give it back if someone's bat goes flying into the stands. So been an entertaining game thus far. No scoring, but defensively, if you're a defensive enthusiast, this is the game you want to watch. We've seen some opportunities, and we've seen some good plays defensively.
Activity picking up, though. You can feel it. The play has really opened up here as both teams really, I think, have an understanding of each other and really feel of how they want to play this championship match.
Yeah, and Country Day has been the team that's kind of picked it up a little bit as we've played maybe the majority of the past 5 or 6 minutes over on the Victory Christian side, and they've had some looks with Haltom getting involved. But as we are right now, nobody has been able to kick it through, as we have 1:40 left here in the first half. Justin DiMiola checking in, the senior. He is there's 2 sets of brothers on this Victory Christian side. Got the Dawsons and the DiMiolas. As we have where are they going to get this from? Like the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick here for Country Day.
I said DiMiola's check. That's the Fullers that are the brothers. There's only one brother, Justin DiMiola, so he may very well have a brother. He's just not on the team.
Not on the team. Yeah. Again, almost coming up out of the crowd, trying to save that one, snag it.
Almost has really been stellar, keeping Country Day off the board. Another inbound.
I say Justin Demiola should get all throw-ins.
Yeah.
the rest of the match here.
You got to give him credit, as Eric Ruiz-Morfin will try to get it on back to the Victory Christian side, and Ian Dawson pointing, saying, hey, that should be ours. That was off of Country Day, and they are going to agree with him, saying it's white. So there's 2 minutes left that the officials put on. So as we are waiting here the final moments of the first half. So far it's been a defensive battle. Almas has really been playing well for Victory Christian, and for Country Day, Haltom has been kind of the active man thus far, and Bennett Smith had a few good looks as well. And that will do it for the first half. So we'll go to halftime, and no scoring between Sacramento Country Day and Victory Christian. So definitely a defensive battle. They're going to head to the sidelines and see what they can come up with for the second half. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the second half here for the Division 7 championship game between Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. We have no score between the two, and we'll be back here in just a bit.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect.
Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
Welcome back to PlayOnSports.com. As we are just moments away from the start of the second half, we have a 0-0 game going on right now with Sacramento Country Day and Victory Christian duking it out for the Division 7 title. Very intense first half, and Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day looking to get that first title, and they are about 40 minutes away.
Well, some of the notes that I've got here from the first half, Andrew, that obviously defensive. It looks like a defensively played game, but activity started picking up there late in the first half, and so I I would imagine that trend will continue here into the second half, especially with the Country Day understanding that they really want to get an opportunity here to hoist their first trophy in a few years and being up here twice. It'll be interesting to see how Victory Christian does this, because they've. Looking at Furtado and some of their other players, I mean, they've had their opportunities, just have not been able to cross that line.
And the teams will switch sides. Victory Christian now will be going from right to left, and the opposite, of course, for Country Day. If you're just tuning in, Victory Christian is in their white uniforms with the red numbering, and Country Day with the red and white. Red uniforms with the white numbering. Ball knocked away. Country Day trying to recover.
Yeah, and you can see aggressiveness here from Victory Christian.
Yeah, I think that was something that Coach Maxey had been talking about at halftime, because towards the end of that first half, you can see all Country Day was playing at a little bit different level, and they started to kind of control that game and control the tempo, and so you got to believe Coach Maxey was talking to the team at halftime and say, hey, guys, look, you can't let them take it another level than you guys. You have to match that. And so we'll see if they're able to do that here as we're just underway in the second half. 1 minute gone here in the second half. Victory Christian pushing forward, trying to get an attempt. And they have it, and knocked away. Almost a shot attempt there, as ball was knocked away at the last moment from Furtado.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for the Vikings. Yeah, it's Justin Demiola going out there to the corner. See whether or not we'll get an opportunity to see if his corner kicks are as exciting as his throw-ins.
Let's see here. Corner kick. And there's knocked away. Could not get the shot attempt off.
Yeah, low trajectory. It looked like he was setting it up there for Furtado. Furtado had it knocked away, though.
Knocked over. Chasing is Charles Maxey. Maxey makes a move before he is knocked to the ground, and the ball is recovered by Country Day. So Country Day trying to get some momentum here. Hustling down. Good hustle. on the other end from Ian Dawson to knock that one away. He came hustling in from behind. Bennett Smith has it on the corner, and his kick is not going to hit the post.
Yeah, it just sails over the goal there.
It goes out of bounds. And we'll get another ball to get this inbounded.
Yeah, good job there on Dawson there last time to kind of break up that sort of a fast break, streaking Bennett Smith.
Country Day unable to get possession on that last sequence. And there's a collision there.
Yeah.
That was Halverson who was trying to head her, and he ended up headbutting someone's chest.
Yeah, Donald Hutchinson. Yeah, that's that does not give.
Yeah,
had Halverson spinning there a little bit.
Yeah, he missed the ball there and ran right into him. But good to see he's okay. Inbound. Victory Christian not able to get an attempt off there as they had momentum there, but couldn't get the shot off. And Sacramento Country Day trying to establish the momentum they had to finish off that first half. And unable to do so in the early goings here in the second half. We have about 35 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second, just underway. Still, no one able to get on the scoring column. So this one has the makings of one of those classic finishes.
It is. It's sitting up that way, and you wonder whether or not if you're one of these teams, you do not want it to come down to penalty kicks. But if it continues this way here for the rest of the half, that's exactly what it's going to come down to.
It'll be a dramatic way to end it for one of these teams, if that is the case. One of these teams will have an exciting victory, and another one will have a tough bus ride home. Another inbound there, and shot is knocked in the air as Ian Dawson tried to get that one in, but knocked away, and it will go to Country Day.
Yeah, Charlie Maxey trying to get it out on the outlet there on the rebound, but his shot goes very wide, so unable to convert there for the Vikings.
Vikings and Cavaliers getting their second matchup of the season, with the Cavaliers winning the first one 2-0. Country Day trying to get the ball over on their side, and they're able to come away with that last situation with the ball. Looking to push forward now. They're deep inside. Victory Christian knocked away as Hutchinson was close to it there, but he was kind of knocked away. And we have a collision. Both players get up and exchange their apologies, as that was pretty tough.
Yeah, it was. Both players went hard at it. That Bennett Smith and Demiola going hard at it, and nice to see the sportsmanship here, knowing what's at stake. Both players just playing hard, not trying to hurt one another, and nice to see that they were able to come up, shake each other's hands.
Yeah, they didn't hesitate. Just hopped right up and immediately shook hands and went their different ways. So understanding that it's just a physical game. So thus far, we're only about 7 minutes in here in the second half, but thus far it has been Victory Christian who's pretty much controlled the tempo in this half. Still no score and unable to get a clean shot off, but most of the play has been over on this side of the field.
Yeah, Victory Christian has been the aggressive club here in the second half. And these are very exciting and an opportunity here for the Vikings.
Corner inbound, and it will sail out. And it will go back over to Country Day. New ball coming in.
You know, Demiola is really able to launch with that the way he throws that in and tries to set up his Vikings teammates right there in front of the net, but that time just sailed up over the goal.
Country Day fans trying to get some momentum going with the cheering going on. I'm sure you folks at home can hear as we are located in the press box on the side of the Country Day faithful. The other teams are getting here and waiting their turn as this is game 1 of 3 soccer games and a football game going on later on tonight, but crowds are starting to fill in. Couldn't ask for better weather. That is definitely a positive here for both these teams. So Country Day trying to establish some momentum here in the second half. Ball is knocked back over into their territory. Knocked away, and that is our guy Scarlatos, who gets the pass, trying to get the kick in, and knocked away. Another attempt there goes to the wayside for Victory Christian as they had some activity near the goal but couldn't convert.
Yeah, the great defense there played. I mean, had a number of opportunities, but great defense played there by Sacramento Country Day. And you can hear the applause, you know, John, the great applause here from the Sacramento Country Day fans as they were under pressure.
Another inbound. Country Day will get possession as they are defending their territory right now and knocked away. Scarlatos comes up with it. Scarlatos, and no avail. There's it looks like, I don't know if that was going to be a shot or he was trying to get a pass in there, but
right.
No avail. The keeper came up and made the stop.
Yeah, Vergara making sure that didn't get any further behind him.
So it's starting to get a little bit intense out there as both these players know that we're approaching the 29-minute mark. So they need to make something happen here in the next 29 minutes or so if they want to avoid any more drama. And it will go towards Victory Christian as that one was knocked out. Vikings trying to get something set up. Country Day heading towards the middle, towards midfield. Now they have some momentum here. And kick is up and just over. As Donald Hutchinson had a look, and it looked like it may have got on. Hard to kind of gauge from here, but just went over. And Hutchinson is kicking himself. He knows he has an opportunity, or had an opportunity.
Oh, yeah. You wonder, almost really having an effect there on that kick and an opportunity, you know, maybe not a traditional save, but really having an effect there on that goal attempt.
Wow, that was pretty close. And Victory Christian can a sigh of relief after that one, as that was very close to making this a one-goal deficit. Country Day will do the inbounding after that was knocked out. Knocked away. Both players kind of getting tripped up a little bit there, and ball knocked back into Country Day territory. Defender will knock it away. Now we have some movement again.
Yeah, Bennett Smith trying to get in on a breakaway, almost coming up on it before Bennett Smith ever even had a shot attempt.
And almost will just knock that one away. And try to give his team an opportunity to get on the board here. Still, no scoring to this point. So we played basically a game and a half, or let's see, a full half, and we're almost about halfway through the second half. We're 27 minutes or so. And Victory Christian still has not scored a goal in this one and in their first matchup, as they lost that one by 2 and did not get on the board there as well. So they're looking for their first goal against this team. Knocked away. We'll stay with Sacramento Country Day. Country Day will get that inbounded. Kick almost towards the fans. I wonder if a kick has ever reached up here to the press box.
Yeah, you wonder. I mean,
You'd have to have a leg, but
yeah. But at the rate that these kids are kicking it, I mean, I can see it easily coming up here.
when your window's wide open, so you may have a souvenir here before this afternoon is all said and done. I guess it'll be a souvenir just for a few minutes as they come and take it away from you.
Take it away from me, yeah. Not going to let me take it home.
Knocked away, and it will go back to Country Day.
Folks, you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Sac-Joaquin finals going on right now. We have 3 over here. The other games are being held down at Lincoln High School down in Stockton. And this one has not failed to disappoint. Has some action there. Bennett Smith was close to being able to get a unevaded shot off, but
there's been a lot of activity here in this match as well, as even though both clubs are tied up at 0-0, the level of activity and the shots on goal attempts that both of these squads have really, given us something great to watch here.
Victory Christian trying to get something going. They haven't had let me restate that. Beginning of this half, majority of the play was them offensively, but they haven't really had a clean look. We had a clean look a moment ago from Country Day that just sailed a little too high from Hutchinson. But that's really been the only clear and real feasible shot attempt that we have seen thus far in this half. Until right now, hit drive and knocked away momentarily. And it will sail, it'll roll out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick, but that was very close for Country Day to have a clean look.
Dominic Nocito coming in and having a good save after it almost had gone down and making sure that the goal stayed clear.
Here's a kick, knocked away. Still fighting for it, and smart play there by Victor Christian just to boot that one out and kind of reset.
Yeah, Demiola coming out, just knocking it away from Bennett Smith. But you could hear the fans clamoring here for Sacramento Country Day, wanting some help there for their Cavaliers.
And again, goes out of bounds. It looks like from the corner. Let's see if they can get something going here. 23-14 left in the second half. Still nobody has been able to get into the scoring column. Nice save there, as Almas ran out and grabbed it. Now Furtado had it momentarily, and it will be corralled by Country Day. Kick back towards midfield. Up, and it is Furtado who's able to save it from going out. So still no opportunities really for the Vikings to get onto the scoring column here in this half. Now we have some activity going towards the Viking goal.
And Jake Halton trying to set something up.
Over to Jackson Dola. Kick is knocked away as Ruiz Morfin tried to get that one out, but blocked. And he'll try again, and easily saved there by Almas. So we want to remind everyone at the end of this, we're going to have a player of the game interview, so we got to start keeping tallies on who it may be. And obviously there's a lot of game to play and players to choose from, but definitely Matt Almas making a case if Victory Christian is able to get onto the board just from his stellar play here today.
Keeper so important, not just for protecting the goal, but just kind of establishing and making sure that his defense understands their role, that it's not just him alone.
They will have a.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and give him a free kick here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a direct kick.
Country Day fans trying to make some noise.
An opportunity here for the Cavaliers.
Here we go. Kick. Almost. Sky is up to grab it, but out of the reach, and it goes over the goal.
Yeah, just not able to keep it down, keep it low. You need to go with the low trajectory and wide. But Bennett Smith not able to keep it down. So really pretty much took Almas out of the play. Another opportunity.
Another one. As right now it has been Country Day, who is, again, like we saw in that first half, kind of dictating the tempo. Right now, Victory Christian just kind of satisfied to get it cleared out for a moment, to take a deep breath, but then Country Day comes right back and starts attacking. As we are under 20 minutes to go, 19:37. We're looking for the game's first goal. Very dangerous there.
Yeah, when you whiff on a kick like that, luckily for Victory Christian, they had another defender back there.
Victory Christian finally getting on the other side, which has been far and few in between here in the second half. We've been looking at the right side for the majority of the second half, and that is the direction that Country Day is going.
Folks, PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Joey Gonzalez from Cosumnes Oaks High School, game 1 of 3. This is the Division 7 Boys Championship game. And Victory Christian will hurry up and get this in. Trying to get something set up, trying to get some sort of momentum. Here, an opportunity as Demiola had it momentarily. Now Maxey will get a shot off, and it's saved.
Yeah, Bagara just standing right there, pretty much just waiting for it. Able to save the goal.
That's one of the, actually that is the first clean look that Victory Christian has had here in the second. Now quickly on the other end. Country Day trying to get something going. They're at the corner on the far side. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Country Day. About 17 minutes to go. 17:20 is where we're at. Victory Christian gets it knocked away, trying to get possession. They cannot. Shot attempt, and Almas is there for the save. As I think that was Patrick Talamontes. It was Talamontes who had the look. Line drive kick and saved by Almas. So we're starting to see some more scoring opportunities here in the past few minutes. Loose ball, Almas is able to gather it. Clears it out.
Yeah, it's nice to see that action picking up and understanding now that time's winding down, nearing about 16 minutes to go here.
So Demiola over to Max, or Demiola still has it. He has been very impressive in this ball game. Demiola, a senior, so he's playing his final game. In fact, a lot of seniors on this team. Demiola, Almas is a senior. Ian Dawson, Maxey, so a lot of key players, key components to this team are going to be gone next year. But then again, they have a few freshmen that are making big contributions, so they should be able to fill those voids.
Yeah, a lot of teams nowadays, especially in these smaller schools, they don't exactly rebuild, they reload.
Victory Christian had an opportunity but failed to get the shot off. They had the look there, but credit Country Day for coming up with the stop. Country Day quickly gets it in. Hutchinson running, trying to get a shot off. It is knocked away. Great defensive play.
Yeah, great save there. A slide by Michael Halverson, just stopping Hutchinson, not giving Hutchinson that opportunity on the corner. But here comes a big corner kick here.
That's over. Knocked out, and it will stay here. So this is becoming very crucial as we are under 15 to go, 14:37. Kick from the corner, knocked out. And it's knocked out by Country Day, so it's going to be Victory Christian who will be able to kind of reset. And way on the other side, it's going to be corralled over by Jackson Dola. Knocked out, and it will go to Victory Christian, so they'll get a chance to inbound and be on the other side of the field here and try to get a scoring attempt off here as we are under 14 to go.
Demiola's waiting for his team to set up.
And there goes the flip. And no attempt. Country Day able to get it back. Country Day player tripped up. Can't make out who that was over there. I believe that may have been Bennett Smith.
Yeah, I think he was the one that took the tumble.
So reaching crunch time. Country Day trying to get that shot off, or unable to. Now we'll reset and try to get a look. Some contact there between the two players.
No whistle there, though. So opportunities going to open up here for Country Day.
So Country Day trying to get a good look here. Jackson Dola has it. To Reese Morphin. Got to think whoever scores first in this one is if it does happen in regulation time, that they're going to hold on the way this one is shaping up.
Mm-hmm.
So they know how important getting on the board is. Ruiz Morphin gets the pass. Kick, and almost with the save.
Yeah, nice strong hit there by Bennett Smith, but directly right at Almas. Almas really didn't have to move much, just keep the ball in front of him.
Another inbound. Goes back over towards Country Day, looking to get something going here. Hutchinson over to Dola. Now Bennett Smith has it, and his attempt sails too high.
Yeah, Bennett Smith has had a number of opportunities, a few opportunities here. Just, either Almas has played the ball very well or his kicks have just sailed just a little too high.
11-14 left. Timiola trying to get it over on the opposite side, which wish we had a stat for someone to take the stat of how much time we have spent on this side in this half. It would have to be pretty big difference between the two.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Country Day, obviously, the majority of the time has been spent on Victory Christian's side.
And we have a whistle going back to the Vikings. Vikings get that in. Player tumbles over to the ground. Almost comes running over to save. Player looks like he's okay. I think that was, I believe Ian Dawson was the one that fell over. And Maxey just boots that one sky high. Doesn't go a whole lot of, go very far, but it gives his team an opportunity to get set up defensively. Under 10 to go, 9:40. Country Day getting it set up, just kind of trying to get that play going, but knocked away. Victory Christian trying to get possession. Did momentarily, but quickly Cavaliers regain it. And they have an opportunity to get a shot off here, as Almas will save that one rather easily.
You see Country Day really moving their defense up, trying to keep pressure here on Victory Christian, looking for that score opportunity.
There we go. We have an opportunity here. Kick and saved. I believe that was Nocito with the shot attempt, but saved fairly easy. But that was a good look.
Yeah, right at Vergara. Yeah, I'm going to correct you there. I think looking back at Furtado.
I'm sorry, Furtado, you're correct.
Furtado had the opportunity there. Furtado has had a couple of opportunities, one-on-one opportunities there against Vergara, the other one coming in the first half, and Vergara doing a good job of playing the ball.
So that was an opportunity not taken advantage of there by Victory Christian. One of the very few they've had in the second half, and that would have been a big one. Country Day now looking on the other end to establish possession, but no, the ball sails out.
Yeah, that happened because obviously Country Day is looking for that goal, and so they have the majority. The defense really pushed up, and no one hanging out back. And so opportunities, if you got a leak out here for Victory Christian can open up, but if you're Detroit, I don't know why, but if you're Sacramento Country Day, you really want to make sure that you have stay aggressive.
Well, I believe Detroit does have a Country Day.
They do have a Country Day, and that's why that's Chris Weber and Shane Battier from Detroit Country Day. It's the only Country Day school that I was familiar with here till about a year ago.
There's one down in San Diego area, La Jolla Country Day as well.
That's correct.
And another opportunity, very close.
They're going to say no goal.
Yeah,
it was very
close.
I heard you could see that the fans really screaming, and I didn't think it was close, but I didn't think it was in, but the fan reaction from Victory Christian had me wondering, but I could see there the signal of no goal.
Well, Victory Christian has definitely had their opportunity. That was Furtado again, by the way, who had that chance, but they haven't had a lot of opportunities, but they had a couple here in the past few minutes, and I guess if you're going to have them, you'd want them now.
Again, those opportunities are opening up because of the aggressiveness here of Detroit. Sorry, go again. I'll stop saying that. The opportunities here for the Cavaliers, Sacramento Country Day.
And Country Day has possession momentarily, trying to retain it and get it into Victory Christian territory. Unable to do so. Victory Christian has it. Now they're going to try to reset. Now just kind of booted down. Furtado trying to get in there. Has a look. Can he get it? No, can't get the shot off. And knocked away. Furtado was waiting for it to come down, and a couple different players from Country Day came in and knocked it away. Furtado is all over the place.
Hey, he is. He is. And Country Day now understanding they need to pull back their defense perhaps and make sure that they have Furtado marked up.
And again, Furtado only a freshman. That is pretty remarkable. But Coach Maxey very happy with that one, that he's going to have him for another 3 years.
Oh, yeah, I'd definitely love to have a player like Furtado here for 4 years.
Down to 5 minutes to go. Side inbounds. Head attempts, no good.
Vergara being very active here the last few moments.
Vergara will get it inbounded over to the right side. Again, they're going from left to right. Inbounds. And knocked out of bounds. It will stay here with Country Day. As we approaching the final minutes of regulation. Knocked away. Chasing after it is Jackson Dola, and he cannot, or he does. He didn't have it momentarily, but he kept at it and was able to save possession. And there's a collision at the end there. Almas came running in to save it. Meanwhile, I'm trying to make out who that was. He's still on the ground.
You got a couple of players hurt here out on the pitch. That Bennett Smith, very slow to get up off the pitch.
He came running in trying at an opportunity to score. Meanwhile, Almas was running in to save it, and they tripped over each other. Good to see Bennett Smith up, because he's definitely a key asset for Country Day, to say the least. So down to 3:23.
Yeah, we're really getting into crunch time here. And you can see the aggressiveness really taking shape here with both clubs here.
And knocked away. It will stay with the Cavaliers. Coming in, they are located right in Sacramento. Meanwhile, Victory Christian coming in from Carmichael. Another opportunity here. Running and almost knocked in, but Almas doing a good job knocking that away. As there was a couple players from Country Day waiting.
Yeah, Bennett Smith had it on the breakaway, just was unable to convert.
2:23, and they're going to inbound from the corner.
Yeah, looks like Ethan Ham's going to take the corner kick. Looking for Michael Halverson hanging deep, or he's just going to tap it in here.
Yeah, playing it safe, trying to get a good look here as we are down to 2 minutes. Another opportunity, and to no avail. I believe that was Hutchinson who just kicked that one high. That's the second one he's had a look, but just a little too high. As we have 2 minutes, and Victory Christian will have it. Crowds on both sides getting into it. You can hear the stomping, I'm sure. Gone through this entire game with no goals. A lot of looks and opportunities and a lot of good defensive play. Knocked away, and there's a miss. There's a look, Hutchinson. He still has it. Pass towards the middle, and almost will just watch it go out of bounds.
Yeah, Jake Halton out there all by himself, and Hutchinson trying to cross the field, but unable to get it to him. And we'll see how they play this corner kick.
Yeah, we don't know how much time is left. We're down to that period where the referees or the officials are putting time on, but we don't know up here. So we'll go until we get word. Knocked away. It will be Viking possession.
Yeah, officials know right here, right into the extra times area.
Ball is corralled, and it's going to be possessed by Country Day. They're going to try to get an opportunity late. We are in the final moments of this game. Kick knocked away by a group of defenders from Victory Christian. And that is it for regulation. So we played 2 halves, and we are at 0-0 between these two schools, Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. So it's going to come down to drama here at Cosumnes Oaks High School.
Yeah, and you can see here the looks of displeasure and somewhat disappointment here on the faces of the players as we've kind of come to a draw here. So an opportunity. We'll see how this one shapes up and really get an opportunity here to look. As you said, it's going to has come down here to the wire as the section championship is now going to be decided on penalty kicks.
So teams are getting instruction, and we'll see exactly how this one goes. Victory Christian still, we talked about, they played earlier, lost that one 2-0, and having a tough time getting it in the net.
Folks, want to take this opportunity to let you know that PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com, high school sports lives here. And also want to let you know to stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this match that's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We're going to step aside just for a moment here. We'll come back and have the final moments of this one as we have a quick break on the field as the teams are getting a talking to from the coaching staff on what their game plan will be when we finish this up. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a sec here on PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
Back here on PlayOnSports.com for overtime with Sacramento Country Day and Victory Christian High. So it's a little bit different come playoffs and come high school rules for overtime.
Oh, yeah. So, Andrew, what we're going to do is both teams are going to go ahead and take the field. Now, I was told here by the official, and this is interesting, they're going to play 2 10-minute halves, they said, with an empty net. But as I'm looking out here, I already see Gerardo Vergara and Matt Almas taking position in the net. But we are supposed to get 2 10-minute halves, and if it still goes, if it's still scoreless, or I should say if it's still tied at that time, then they will go ahead into penalty kicks.
Well, it doesn't look like that's that's happening. So we're switching sides again. Victory Christian going from left to right.
And the other thing I was told is that it's not set in death that the 2 halves will be played for sure. Now, that is contrary, though, to what I'm seeing here in the field, especially with having the goalie in the net. So we'll see.
We'll have to get clarification on that. Maybe as Malm knocked away.
But I will clarify that I did talk to one of the, not one of the officials from this match, but an official here is getting ready for one of the next following matches.
So I don't know. Maybe that's the way it is typically, but not for this. Maybe he was unaware of the rule change or something like that. So we'll try to keep you posted. We apologize for the inconvenience on that, as we're kind of curious up here as well.
Nonetheless, the goal here is still to, you want to be the one to score here if you're Victory Christian or Country Day.
Victory Christian has it. Again, going from left to right, they have numbers. Opportunity, kick, no good. And that was, again, the senior Demiola, who had a look at it, but couldn't convert. And the assist would have gone to Scarlatos, but Demiola could not convert. Knocked away. Scarlatos is knocked down, holding his knee for a minute there. You hope he's okay as he's slow to get up. And he's still attending to it. It looks like he's going to be all right. Definitely don't want to lose him.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's been important here for the Vikings.
Country Day misses on the header. Trying to get it back over to the Viking territory, but again, kicked out of bounds. And it will be Brent Dawson will inbound. Tried to get it over to Maxey. Maxey unable to control it, and it goes back out of bounds, so we'll do it over again. Maxey heads it. Chasing after is Demiola. He's over on the far corner, and it will roll out of bounds. Demiola helping out. There looks like an injured player, but Demiola attending to him, showing again sportsmanship. Definitely seeing that throughout this game between these two schools.
Yeah, nice to see that. That, even though both teams are playing hard and really going after it, knowing what's at stake, they're not trying to, the object of the game is to be able to come out, unscathed and not try to injure anybody.
And there goes the flip inbound. Header, no good. Scarlatos was the closest one there, but and Ian Dawson in the vicinity as well, but to no avail.
Yeah, I think, in fact, I think it was maybe cleared there by Donald Hutchinson, and that's why it looks to me that Victory Christian's going to get the corner kick here.
Yeah, and you can hear some fans out here kind of confused on why Victory Christian's inbounding, but you're right. He may have been knocked away there by Hutchinson. So Furtado will get it inbounded, but corner kick unsuccessful, but it will stay with the Vikings. It would have been a 2-on-1, knocked away by the Cavaliers. Now the Cavaliers trying to get on the other end. Cavaliers had it. They still do. That is Bennett Smith. Now it's Country Day's turn. We spent the first half of this overtime with Victory Christian trying to score. Now it's going to be Country Day who has it, or almost had the opportunity. They may lose possession. And it looks like still a fight for the control. And Country Day comes down with it momentarily. Winfield had it.
Good job there by Demiola to clear it out.
As we are at the 5-minute mark in this first overtime. We have numbers as Jake Haltom, who's been kind of quiet here in the second half. We called his name a lot in that first half. And now it will be Country Day's turn to get it in from the corner.
Yeah, interesting here, the strategy here for Country Day. They don't go for a corner kick, although this time looks like they're going to go ahead and set up a corner kick. Try to in front of the goal.
Knocked away, and guess who came out and stopped it was Matt Almas, who's been the man here this afternoon.
Yeah, Almas doing a good job just tracking that ball all the way.
Goes out of bounds again. Country Day will have it. 3:52 left in this first overtime period. Game 1 of 3. And there's almost able to corral it as Country Day tried to squeak a couple guys out there, and they had them, but kicked just a little too hard. Almost able to corral it. Kick high in the air. A couple headers from both teams. Ultimately falls down to Country Day. And Country Day has it. Trying to get something set up. Loose ball. And it will stay with the Cavaliers. There's a slide, knocking it away. Victory Christian runs over to it. Scarlatos has it. And Scarlatos trying to beat his man. Ball knocked away, and Country Day comes back up with it. 2:40 left.
Yeah, your Country Day, you just want to try to get an opportunity, something in the open field. As we see Hutchinson trying to get out, and yeah, it's almost a situation you want to get a goal scored before the defense can set up.
Oh, there's
an opportunity.
And knocked away at the last moment by Victory Christian.
Well, I think
it may have been
I think it was a handball there by Jake Haltom, and that looks like what the head official was calling.
Yeah, that was
He's going to get an
open net as we are down to the final moments of this first overtime, and we've had a couple looks that could have resulted in the first score today, but still, we have 2 zeros on the board. Ball inbounded. Country Day kicks it down, and Matt almost calmly picks it up. No threat there. Victory Christian trying to get it back over to a scoring opportunity. They were there the early part of this overtime, but the second part of this overtime has really been all about Country Day. Oh, there's a nice move and knocked away. It looked like Bennett Smith was going to have a chance to at least have an opportunity, but couldn't get the kick off.
Well, he was able to weave in there through the defenders and was saved there at the last moment. I want to say it was by Brent Dawson with the big save there for Victory Christian. Actually, Chris Fuller, the senior defender with the big save there.
Oh, goes through the legs. And a nice save there by by Coach Vargo. Still showing he can play. Running over and made a great grab. I bet he wishes he can be out on the field right now and help his team win. Country Day trying to get an opportunity off here as we are down to the final moments. Clock is not running, so we're not, and that, I believe, is it for that first overtime. So we're still knotted at 0-0 here between Sacramento Country Day and Victory Christian I. It's not for a lack of effort. That is that is the absolute truth. These two teams are playing extremely hard. We're going to step aside again. We're going to take another quick timeout while these teams regroup and come back for another OT here in just a moment on PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
All right, back for here for the second overtime of 10 minutes as we have gone 2 halves and 1 overtime without a goal between these two high schools, and we've had some looks and some opportunities, but great goal play and great defense has really been the story of this one.
Yeah, you cannot fault the, trying here by both of these clubs.
And another thing you have to take in consideration is fatigue.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys have been playing, they got to be tired out there.
Yeah.
Because not only are they playing all their effort, there's a lot of, mentally, involved as well. So, I mean, physically and mentally, they have to be exhausted out there.
Yeah, and that's what, I give credit to both of these clubs because you haven't seen that come into play just yet. Usually when someone starts getting tired, they start making mistakes, but
Scarlatos almost came from behind and stole that and would have had an opportunity, but Country Day able to come up with a stop.
Yeah, we got both of these teams still playing sharp.
Vergara has definitely held up his counterpart as well as Matt Almas, both of them. And we have an injured player near midfield and not looking good. It's a player for Victory Christian. They're going to stop play. Can't make out who that is.
I think it may be Demiola.
He's laying on his back, so we can't see who the number is, and coaching will run out, and that is not a good sign. You really don't want it to be anybody, but let alone one of your really key players.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what had happened, but I did see Demiola slow, wind up on his back and immediately reach for that right leg, stretching out the foot. Not really reaching for his foot, but I think either the calf or the calf or the knee area. It's hard for me to imagine that it'd be a cramp just because it's the low temperatures here. Usually people start cramping up because
and typically you see that earlier in the season rather than they've been playing all year. It is Demiola, and he is being helped to his feet, and he's going to have the assistance of coach coming in. That's a big blow to Victor Pearson. He's hobbling off, not putting any pressure. Got to hope he's okay.
Just the way that he's kind of walking on that, it'd be interesting to see what happened. I mean, my guess is it looked like they were trying to stretch something out, and they wouldn't be trying to stretch something out if he had done something to his knee.
Well, we have an inexperienced player coming in. I wouldn't say inexperienced, but a player that doesn't get a lot of playing time coming in. But at the same time, fresh legs. So we'll see if that can come into play. especially from a position of Demiola, a forward. Knocked out. Stay here with trying to make out who that is who checked in for him. I can't see the number from up here. I think it is Caleb Richardson. I believe that is the case.
I will agree with you there, Andrew.
So Richardson, the fresh legs out there. We'll see if he can make an impact. Ball knocked high in the air over into Country Day territory, but it will go out of bounds as we are approaching the 6.5-minute mark here in overtime number 2. And let's see, Country Day making a push, trying to get something set up. Knocked away momentarily. There's a kick, but they'll be easily saved by Almas, and I believe that was from Ruiz Morfin who had that last attempt. High kick. Saved by Keegan Crane on the defensive side. Fighting for it. Both players trying to get the headshot going there. Now we have momentum going on the side of Victory Christian momentarily, just for a second before it was kicked away by Country Day. It looked like they may have had an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity nullified there by the defender there for Sacramento Country Day.
So down to 5.5 to go. In the second overtime.
The big collision. Yeah, we're starting to see some big collisions out here.
As again, we're seeing the other schools that are participating starting to show up here. And we're getting to the point of full bleachers on both sides.
Yeah, that's Galt fans coming in as we've got Galt and Vista Del Lago coming up after this match.
You can see their bench is a little bit more extended, obviously bigger schools. So they have a little bit more players on the roster. Down to 4:49 left in overtime number 2. Still looking for our first goal and looking for a champion in Division 7. Country Day fans again trying to create some noise.
Trying to rally their soccer club.
Knocked away, and again, Ruiz, or check that Maxey just kind of boots out on the other end.
Always tough to see when a player takes a ball off the face there. Keegan Crane.
Pushing him. Knocked away. Now trying to get something set up. Kick towards the middle. Fights. No, loose ball will be knocked away, but it will be retained by Country Day. Splitting the defenders. Kick is no good as Almas ran and made that save. I always wondered why players would want to be a goalie or a kicker. There's so much pressure riding on you right now to make a stop, or in football to make a kick. I mean, there's so much pressure. You got to give it to those guys.
It takes a certain individual, to be able to have that mentality to come up clutch at the the right moments.
We have seen great goaltending throughout this matchup as we are down to 3 minutes to go. And Vergara just grabs the loose ball and we'll kick it out. Looking for some momentum is Country Day. They're unable to control it.
Yeah, Victor Christian really making it tough here for Country Day, with keeping everybody back and the defense back.
Here's an opportunity, and no, Hutchinson unable to get it off as Almost comes running in and grabs it.
And that's why we only see a couple of leak outs here from time to time with Victory Christian.
Loose ball, and here we go, a hustle. No opportunity there as Furtado tried to sneak behind and come up with that, and he would have had a one-on-one opportunity, but could not get possession. Now Nacido, the defender, will knock it away for the Vikings.
If you see, Victory Christian only plays with, you got 2 forwards, and they keep them up for Furtado and Scarlatos.
Knocked away. And again, we're at that final moments of this game, or second overtime. Ball knocked away. Kick and a save. And that was Logan Winfield who attempted that one, but again, almost with yet another save.
And you heard the sighs there from the Cavaliers fans. Another opportunity missed there for the Cavaliers. Credit there for Almas.
And that would have been beating the buzzer because we are down to the final moments. Right now it's in the officials' hands of when play will stop. Country Day had it momentarily. And it's just going to be booted to the sidelines over by the bleachers, so they'll go corral the ball and try to get something going. Inbounded. Hutchinson has it on the corner, or had it on the corner, before he couldn't control it, so it goes back to the Vikings.
I think I saw the referee, the official, put up a 1 for 1 minute of extra time.
So we got a minute left in the second overtime before we move on to the next phase of deciding the Division 7 champion.
It's nice to see Demiola back on the pitch here for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's big. There's an attempt and saved as Bennett Smith, and he looks like he may be hurt or maybe just frustrated. He's limping a little bit there, but had a look and couldn't get it.
You know, I think when it's one of those situations of fatigue really setting in, these players are really giving it their all and playing so hard that, you know, late into this match, you wonder how much they're fighting against that fatigue.
Ball right at the middle. Demiola, the closest defender, or player, I should say, for the Vikings. He'll scoot back into his position. Still no sign of how much time we have. Ball knocked out. And officials saying it is going to be Viking possession. And we have an opportunity. We had one, but Almas is going to run up and grab it. And he's just going to hold on to it here and then boot it down. And that will finish off the second OT. So still 0-0, 0-0 here at Cosumnes Oaks High between these two teams battling it out for D7, Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day. And we'll step aside again just for a moment here and come back with the next phase of who is going to win this Division 7 title.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
Back here on PlayOnSports.com as we are about to begin shootout mode here at this Division 7 title. And it looks like Country Day will be shooting first, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 1 and 2 seeds here in Division 7, and
No.
seems
Yeah.
seems almost justifyingly so that it come down to a shootout here.
All right, so let's see here what we have going on. It looks like Charlie Maxey is.
Yeah, Charlie Max is going to be the kicking here for Victory Christian. They're going to put Morgan Bennett Smith in the goal here for Sacramento Country Day.
So here we go. Let's see. Charlie Maxey will try to get on the board here and try to get his team a step closer to winning the title. Maxey kicks. Got it. It's the first time we've seen the ball go through past the defender and it hit the net. And Maxey goes up 1-0 here, 1-0.
You know, and I'm interested in the strategy there because Morgan Bennett-Smith did not make any kind of attempt or play at the ball.
Well, he is going to shoot now. So Bennett-Smith now will try to answer, and he does, just on the left side. So knotted at 1 on kicks here. And back into the penalty box, the goalie is Bennett-Smith. And now who do we have coming out to shoot?
Furtado is going to be shooting here for the Vikings.
The freshman coming in and will try to get the penalty kick, and he does. So 2 for 2 thus far for Victory Christian.
That time got Bennett-Smith moving, but unable to get to it.
And I believe this is Logan Winfield coming in, and he is going to attempt the kick. And Winfield's attempt is waved off, I believe. So he'll try it again.
Yeah, not sure what the official was there whistling for, but
he made it, but he'll get another try here. Winfield's kick blocked. It is saved. 2-1 now.
And you wonder how much that having to re-kick really set in the mind there of Winfield, kind of distracted him and gave almost an opportunity to an idea of where Winfield was going to go with that PK.
And here comes Demiola, who was injured just a few moments ago or a few minutes ago. Now here he comes with a crucial kick. If he can score this one. Here it goes. And he he is wide left.
Opens up the door and an opportunity here for
big.
Sacramento Country Day.
That was big. He tried to fake right and go left, but was just wide going left.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where, once you decide where you're going to go with it, just go with it. Make that decision and stick to it.
And Jackson Dola now will come in, which becomes a huge kick. Dola's attempt is good. Finds the back of the net. So knotted up again at 2. Fans are getting into it here. So here we go. And this is going to be
Lance Shope.
And he cannot get it. It goes off the bar on the left side, and he can't believe it. He is disgusted. And now he couldn't get that one to go.
Lance Shope is a junior midfielder. He's been playing more defensively here throughout this match. Hasn't really had an opportunity for any shots, and so you wonder whether or not that's a big miss there. 2 big misses there for Victory Christian.
So we're still knotted at 2, but right now Donald Hutchinson has a chance to give his team the 1-goal advantage. And here we go. Hutchinson's kick hits the back of the net. It's good.
So it may come down to this here, Andrew. This situation, and it looks like that's Solon Scolardos going out there. I'm sorry, I checked that. That says Ian Dawson. If Ian Dawson misses, that'll secure the championship here for the Cavaliers.
Right now, Country Day can feel it. You look at their players bouncing around there behind the 50-yard line for the football field, and this is it. Dawson will try to tie it up. And he is going to take a deep breath and think about it. The senior, his kick is off the bar, no good, and that will do it. Sacramento Country Day comes in here, and they win on their 3rd attempt in the finals and knock down Victory Christian 3-2 in a shootout.
Yeah, 3-2 penalty kicks there, and Ian Dawson just trying to go high there, get it above Bennett Smith's head, and unable to do so, not able to keep it down. And Sacramento Country Day, a long, hard-fought match, gets their first championship since 2008.
Yeah, that was they got the monkey off the back from the past 2 years, losing, and they come in here for the third time in a row and win in a nail-biter. We're going to step aside. We're going to try to grab a player and bring him up here, and I think we'd have to get Donald Hutchinson, who scored that final goal. So that will be my pick. Any discretion or any?
No, I mean, I think for the most part, want to go ahead. And Donald Hutchinson did get that final win.
Or if you want to get Vergara, it was another.
Yeah,
option.
he had a big game here this afternoon. But we'll go ahead and I guess we'll step aside there and make those decisions, make those calls. And
we'll come back here in just a bit on PlayOnSports.com and wrap it up. Again, 3-2 is the score in its final in a shootout kicks, with Sacramento Country Day winning it in a hard-fought match. We'll come back in just a bit.
We can get a player up here.
That's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Back here on PlayOnSports.com to wrap it up. We're actually not going to have an interview because of the time restraints between the games in between. So we'd have to get ready for our next broadcast here. But two players, I'll give it a co-player of the game here. I would have to give it to Hutchinson, who scored that final penalty kick, along with their goalie, Gerardo Vergara, who was just lights out playing as the keeper position. So I congratulate both of those guys. Well-deserved victory, and they win in a 3-2 in penalty kicks.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm with you there as well, Andrew. I think Vergara, without his big saves, because Victory Christian had a lot of opportunities, but out with those big saves, they wouldn't have had that opportunity. The situation would not have opened up there for Donald Hutchinson.
So we're going to step aside. We'll come back with our second game of 3 here on PlayOnSports.com. But for Division 7, it is Sacramento Country Day winning it in penalty kicks 3-2 over Victory Christian High School. For my broadcast partner today, Jolie Gonzalez, our producer, Brian Hassler, and our videographer, Justin Gorley, I'm Andrew Jensen saying stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second game of 3 here on PlayOnSports.com.
1 match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.